alive, all right?
Yeah, man.
Y'all are dead to me. Okay.
Oh my God, gotta get them stripes going.
Okay,
Gotta get
gotta earn that stripe, Alexis. Woo! But she's getting there fast.
Oh yeah, for real.
She's only been involved, what, 6.5 months.
Yeah.
Our producer
Yeah.
for Victorious Voices.
Here we are.
Yes, here we are. Oof.
We made it.
Oof.
Right.
It's been one of them weeks.
Weeks? It's Tuesday. What do you mean it's been one of them weeks?
Well, we were here all day Saturday.
Yeah, we were here all day Saturday.
With our board member, Secretary Leticia Bombardier. She was over here directing traffic, had youth empowerment, Project Aware, full-time explosives in effect. She had some beautiful filming going on with, I don't know the exact story. I just know that she was jumping over tables, on the ground, crawling, cameras, action, full director mode. Leticia, we appreciate you. And you did an excellent job that day.
Yeah, we'll all have stars on Hollywood Boulevard. I can see it in our future. We're all going to have stars. They're going to walk by and be like, I know that person right there, because our star is going to be on the sidewalk. She's going to make all of us a celebrity.
Yes, she is.
All right. Good morning. Welcome to Victorious Voices. My name is Niki Martinez. My pronouns are she, her, we, and we are out here slaying it today. Thank you so much for joining us. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling compassion. And my name is Arthur Soriano. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I feel compassion. I ran from Clark, from doing a Parents on a Mission, just building relationships with the parents, with the kids that we're working with at the school, and it gave me a warm heart. Mm-hmm. So I feel compassion.
Yeah, and you came in here talking about how rewarding it was also. So yes. That's awesome.
How are you feeling? Niki, be truthful. Niki, don't beat around the bush. Niki, tell me how you're feeling.
Wow, I don't feel great at all. I feel like somebody ran over me with a truck today. I don't feel good, but I'm here because I said I was gonna be here no matter what. We had a video that we needed to get done, and so I was gonna do everything in my power to just make sure that happened. And then, Victorious Voices, this is where my heart is at. I love doing this with you on Tuesdays. This is the highlight,
So physically, like our bodies are telling us that, well, like, not to be here.
Yeah.
Right?
My body's telling me, girl, give up.
Yeah.
But I refuse.
Yes.
I refuse to give up. Why? Because I'm a grinder and a hustler.
Yes.
And I like to execute stuff.
Yes. And, bad props for Niki Martinez. When we're talking about this video, we're in competition for a lot of money. And we were putting a pitch deck together. So it took a whole collaborative team coming together. Amanda, our campaign manager for TICC, Alexis Crespo, she's all over the place with different titles. But I came together, Niki came together, and we put a pitch deck together. So we've been practicing it from Saturday, just sharing some ideas. And then, I have kids, I have family. I'm like, but Niki still consistent on the hustle, the grind, right? When you put that hustle and grind, and then you're able to execute whatever plan that you're putting together. So kudos to Niki Martinez. It turned out to be an excellent video.
Yeah, well, kudos to Amanda and Alexis and you for just making it easy for me to be able to do the video.
And you have your swag, girl.
Yeah.
Like you had some swag.
And so, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I brought it,
You
huh?
brought it.
So just, for you all that are watching, just throw it out into the universe, throw prayers up for us, ask that we be blessed with tremendous favor. What we're doing on a constant is super rewarding. And, like as Boss walked in, he's running all over the county of San Diego to try and heal communities and help families and just be a positive mentor in this credible messenger movement, and being present for so many people. And it takes a lot. So, just throw it out there in the universe, y'all, that we get blessed into phase 2, that we get accepted into phase 2, and for favor. And thank you, Janelle. I appreciate that very much. And good morning to you as well.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody that's watching. Good morning, DMAB.
Yes, that's my girl, D.
Janelle,
Hi, Chachi. Good
Chachi.
morning.
You know, everybody that's not making the comments, that's listening, that's involved, share the news, right?
Yeah,
That's the whole purpose of Victorious Voices.
yes, for sure. So I'm going to start out with a quote. I found one.
Did you? Oh,
Winnie.
you didn't have one.
I
But
know.
you found one.
I found one. I
Okay.
found one that's relevant to what it is that we're talking about. So when we think about, you are whatever it is that you choose to make your mind up to be, right? And you can do and accomplish whatever it is that you set your heart out to do. So with that, we're talking about hustling and being motivated and executing things, right? And a lot of times we have a lot of deterrents that end up happening in our life that either try to convince us that we can't or things that we're not capable of. But when I think about things, this is the quote: the hustle brings the dollar, right? We all want that money. So the hustle brings the dollar. The experience brings the knowledge, but the persistence in it all brings the success.
Hmm.
You know, and we always say it's so different for everybody what success looks like. Some people successful is just having a happy family, just being having a joyful spirit, just being able to rest in peace, right? Is sometimes successful for people. Sometimes it's with a job, but I think with us, well, for me, let me just say for me, I know that my success is definitely being out here in society, making amends for the harm and devastation that I caused, and being able to do what I love every single day.
And for me as well.
Yeah.
It's part of my community therapy. It's part of my healing. And so, what I need to be present with my therapy and be present with like just working with people because it gives me a sense of accomplishment for all the harm that I've done in my past lifestyle, and it makes me feel warm inside and gives me compassion in my heart. I always live by the saying: motivation is not a gift; it's a habit. Like make things a habit in whatever you do. Put a goal together and have an insight of what that goal is going to be for it to be successful. Because some days you're not going to be motivated, right? But if you're consistent and consistent, like, hey, I'm gonna get up at this time and go to do what I need to do to complete my goal. The next day, then it becomes a habit, and when it becomes a habit, then, whoo, the rest is history.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I got up this morning at 4:30 so that I could go because I made it a point every single Tuesday, no matter what. If I do nothing else, I'm gonna get to the gym, right? And I try and do it 3, 4 times a week, but for sure Tuesdays because I want to be mentally focused. I want to just to come and I know we deposit into people's lives, and it's very important for me to meditate before I come in here and get on this mic and just start spitting stuff from the face. I want it to be meaningful. I want it to be relevant. So even as horrible as I was feeling this morning, it's like I still made it a point to get up, to go to the gym, to go home, take a shower, like I was still in that, regardless of how crappy I felt, it's like I refused to not. You know what I mean?
And that's because you made things a habit.
Yeah.
And look, like, and when Tuesday comes around, like I do my best to meditate in what I say. Words have power. And look, like the people that are involved right now that are commenting, this is a live, scalable video. I've seen other victorious voices where I'll look at the video a year, 2 years later, it has 3,000 views, 4,000 views, right? And so this stays alive. And who knows who's gonna see that video? It might be a youth, individual, and family, or someone that just someone out there in the community that's going to use these words for inspiration, use these words to make themselves a better person, use these words for personal development, use these words to just be a better father, use these words to be a better mother. So the list goes on and on and on and on. So today's topic is grinding, hustling, and executing, right?
Yes.
And we called it through a trauma informed lens.
He's swinging his finger and everything through a trauma informed lens.
Through a trauma
Breaking it.
so I'm just thinking about that. That's a really hard thing to do when it becomes competition
Mm-hmm.
with another company. Like, in this world of nonprofits, we ourselves, youth empowerment, we always want to help and give tools to anybody that's up and coming. but doing the right thing to work with youth individuals and families. But that's the nature of the beast, right? So at the same time, we always want to look at things from a trauma informed lens, and also we want to partner with organizations and that have that right intention, right, of working with our youth individuals and families. So on a hustle, grind, and execution from the lens of a corporation, of course, like we want to be a competitive organization as a nonprofit, but at the same time identify the different organizations, in particular lived experience that we could collaborate and connect with to build healthy communities, and also identify the big nonprofits that where's their intention, right? Like, how are we going to collaborate together, or are we collaborating together, or are you just coming in to you know take our narrative and write proposals within your nonprofit? What's that look like? So we need to be vigilant on this end on what that means. But regardless of the competition of what's happening out there in the community, we want to support you, individuals, and families at the end of the day. So I'm just giving some perspective on what that might look like from an organizational level, but on an individual level, what's the grind mean to you, Nikki?
Well, and I think when I start thinking about the grind, I think it's all about, I always say, like, I want that dedication. I want to be committed to something, and I feel like with that, it comes those transferable skills, right? Because we all learned how to hustle, we all learned how to grind. We knew how to get what we needed when we needed it, in the lowest of lows of our lives, and then the highest of highs that we hit. So on an individual level, I think with the trauma informed lens approach, I honestly think that it's, how am I going to help myself get to the point to where I need to be without causing harm in the process? That's what it looks like, right? How is it to where I don't want to, I want to, of course, we want to hustle, and of course we want to grind, but we also throw in the trauma informed part of it. And that's when we start functioning from a place of compassion and inclusion and equity and not causing harm. And that's what balances everything out. That's what sets us apart in what it is that we do with our hustle and grind.
Mhm. And also like paying it forward,
Mm-hmm.
like what paying it forward means. Like even though like we're hustling, we're grinding, we're executing, we're getting a lot of things done for youth and individuals and families, and on the back end, woo, you guys just don't know what that looks like,
Yeah.
like, and or you may know what it looks like, but it's just a lot of work.
And I think too, it always goes back to, like, we're not feeling it sometimes. You know what I mean? And like we say, no feeling is final. So whether you're feeling it or whether you're not feeling it, if that's something like Chachi said, it's a commitment. If that's something you've committed to, if that's something that you're dedicated to, then constantly putting your fuel and your energy into that to make it successful, whatever that might look like.
Whatever that might look like. And
Mm-hmm.
by paying it forward, like I get, and this is for a lot of people here on Facebook and in different medias. I get so many messages of like the need, right? And excuse me if I don't respond back. It's just so many of them that like my inboxes are flooded with the different needs of different youth, individuals,
Mm-hmm.
and families. So I just wanted to throw it out there real quick. If I had 5, 10, 100 different needs, I would definitely respond back. And so, but by paying it forward, like I told myself during my lifetime, I would mentor 5 individuals, um, personally and on a nonprofit level. Like just here's these tools. This is how you do this, and that, right? And so that gives me the satisfaction that like I was able to pay it forward because I know that a lot of people have stepped into our lives and have paid it forward in helping us and guiding us and mentoring us and building us so we're able to hustle and grind and execute.
For sure.
Yeah. So that's that
and that's
awkward
and that's what we do here. We
silence
execute.
moment.
That's where the crickets come in and they take heed to all this knowledge we dropping down. That's what happened right now. The crickets came in and sucked up all of that knowledge. I love that for us.
So this one is really brief, short, victorious voices. We're not going to have victorious voices this coming up Tuesday because we're going to be out of the city. We're
Yeah.
going to Sacramento for crime
I
survivors.
was getting ready to
Okay,
get it out. I'm like,
okay.
what's going on? You just hold it back? You trying to leave everybody in suspense or what?
Okay.
What we're gonna be out of town. We're gonna be in Sacramento. We'll be doing Survivor Speak this next coming Tuesday. We'll be out there. We're leaving on Sunday early morning,
Mm-hmm.
and we will be out there for a whole
3
days.
3 days.
I almost said a whole week because I might not come back. I don't know. I might just stay out there for a little while longer.
Go get it, girl. Dude, get yourself cared. Hey, but this is one of the best conferences that I've been to. And when I say that for crime survivors, safety, and justice,
Yes.
we travel on a bus Sunday morning.
We? Do
All yeah,
we? Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
not me this time. But guess what? I've done it 2 times. I'm flying this time, but I've done it 2 times. So I'm telling everybody else to earn their bone, okay?
Yeah.
It's a great event. And so what that event looks like is we go, we have our own rooms, we have our own hotels. The next day, there's a gala breakfasts, gala dinners, different relationships, different organizations from up and down California, from San Diego up north, nationally. We're
Yeah.
building relationships. We have some fun, a gala dinner. But here's the objective. The next day, on a Tuesday, during lunchtime, that's when we go to Sacramento, to the capital.
Mhm.
And at the capital is where there's different policies that we're going to be able to advocate for, right? And use our voice of our youth, individuals, and families. So we have a crew of what, 7 or 8?
Mhm.
8 individuals from Youth Empowerment, Project Aware, UPAC, Juniors Trauma Center. So we're all going to
Mothers
be
with a message.
mothers with a message.
Yeah.
So we have a great collective group of crime survivors, and also with organizations that bring programs and rehabilitation to our reentry population. And I see you, Bev.
I see you,
Okay.
Bev.
Excellent conference.
Yes.
Yes, it is. We can't wait to see you, homegirl. Much love. We're going to be going together, so that's going to be
Yeah.
an excellent moment.
Yeah. That's gonna be awesome. So that's what will be next Tuesday. So we won't be here doing Victorious Voices. So we just want to say thank you all so very much. Definitely want to just highlight our Heal event. It's up and coming. It's like right around the corner. So you can go to our website and you can get your guys' tickets. We would love to be able to break bread with you, have you in the presence of some greatness, seeing our youth being able to serve and deliver like their messages and have their presence. There's an early bird tickets right now that are you can prepay that's present you can get them tickets, the early bird tickets. We would love for you all to be able to be a part of what we're doing. It's June 4th. If you go to our website, you'll be able to click on that link and be able to bless yourself with that. And Chef Jeff Henderson, who wrote Cooked, who's a nationally known author. For some reason I'm not getting that word right today, but yeah, and he'll be there doing some inspirational speaking and just depositing greatness into people's lives. So we're definitely looking forward to that. So you know what? I kind of want to close out. I was listening to something this morning again because that's what I do in the morning, especially on Tuesdays. And there was something that TD Jakes had said, and I kind of want to share it with you all. And it was, when we think about our challenges and our triumph and the hustle that we have to do and the things that we have to execute, when you start thinking about everything, we didn't go through everything that we went through so that we could be normal. And I don't know what normal looks like to everybody, but he said my ancestors didn't go through all that, my parents didn't go through all that, and I didn't go through everything that I went through for normalcy. And I just thought that was really, really powerful. When we start settling for mediocre and we start settling for normal, then we're selling ourselves short. And so I just encourage you all to just reach inside of yourselves and figure out, what's that barrier for you, and then what's the next level for you, and tapping into that next level. So Thank you so much for watching. Share our video, like our page, do all of those extra things on social media, whatever that all looks like. Hit our website so you all can see exactly what it is that we have going on. It's been revised. It's absolutely gorgeous. So take a look at our website. And Alexis put it in the chat. So go ahead and just click on the link and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be good to yourselves. Be kind to each other and know that you are appreciated and supported in this community.
Yes, you are.
We love you.
Thank you. Love you. Victorious voices.
Have a good one.